Everyone,
Morning,
welcome to this licensing committee meeting. As already has been mentioned, please can you keep your microphone and camera off, and also your mobile phones off. Before we formally start, Mark, could you introduce us to the councillors who are already in, please?
Yes, thanks, Chair. In attendance today is Councillor David Lewis, Chairperson, Councillor Gary Thomas, Councillor Julia Williams, Councillor Mike Kern, Councillor Richard Collins, Councillor Tom Beadle. And for the purpose of the recording, I'm Mark Galvin. I'm Senior Democratic Services Officer, Committees. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. With that, we'll go straight into the agenda. Apologies for absence. But I believe we're all here anyway. So, good morning, Julia.
Yeah, all here today, Chair, I believe. Yeah.
Thank you. Declarations of interest. Nothing. Okay. Approval of minutes of the 15th of September 2020. Could somebody propose that they're correct and second it, please?
Good morning, Chair, and yes, I propose they're correct. Thank you.
Thank you.
Second, Chair, Tom Beadle.
Okay, thank you very much. Item 4, application to license private hire vehicle. Over to you, Yvonne.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, members. For the purpose of the recording, I'm Yvonne Witchell, the Team Manager for Licensing. Your first application is one to license a private hire vehicle. The applicant is Andrea Bovingdon. And the reason for the matter coming before the subcommittee is that it falls outside the current age policy guidelines for the first licensing of vehicles. At paragraph 4.1 of your report, we outline that the vehicle is a Volvo V50 SE and the application is for it to sit 4 persons. The vehicle is pre-owned and was first registered at the DVLA on the 1st of March 2012. It's not wheelchair accessible. However, there is a service report submitted since 2013 outlining the mileage at each service, and that's at paragraph 4.3 of your report. There is a current MOT certificate dated the 20th of August 2020 where the mileage is recorded at 71,797. The vehicle was examined by a licensing enforcement officer on the 18th of September 2020. The vehicle was found to be in good condition, and there's a vehicle assessment form at Appendix A of your report. Paragraph 4.5 sets out the policy guidelines relating to the first licensing of private hire vehicles and the relaxation of the policy guidelines. That's the report that we have before you. I am aware that Andrea is here as the applicant.
Thank you, Yvonne. Firstly, has any councillor got any questions for Ms. Bovingdon, please? No, in that case, if you don't mind leaving, and we'll make a decision and call you back in. Thank you. Is the applicant there? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry guys, all new to this Skype thing.
I quite understand. Right, Andrea, just to inform you that the committee have decided to grant you the licence.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, guys.
Right, next on the list is an application for renewal of sex establishment licence. Over to you, Yvonne.
Chair, sorry to interrupt, but I think Richard wanted to say something about the previous.
I responded with a yes to Richard.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, Chair.
I think we'll discuss that after the meeting is closed, I think.
Sorry, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. The next application before you is an application received from Dalker Enterprise Limited to renew the sex establishment licence at the private shop, 72 Bridgend Road, Aberkenvig. As you will see from the report, we've included the current licence within your report pack. That's at Appendix A, and that sets out the standard hours of trading and the conditions which apply at the moment. As you will be aware, the applicant isn't present at the meeting today, and the reasons for that are set out in the report. As we stand, the applicant has correctly advertised the application, and there have been no objections in response to the public notice. There have been no representations from the statutory consultees, ward member or town and community council, and the South Wales Police have confirmed they're satisfied with the applicant and manager, their fitness. A licensing enforcement officer has also carried out an inspection of the premises, and no breaches of the licence have been identified. Also within your pack, we've set out the guidance to members in respect of determining this type of application, and were members minded to refuse the application or to renew, the council is required to give the applicant an opportunity to appear before them and be heard before it can refuse an application. If the committee is minded to grant the application, it can impose terms, conditions in addition to the standard and special ones currently in force. That in short is the application before you, and the recommendations are at 9.1 and your powers at 9.1 onwards of your report.
Thank you, Yvonne. Has anybody got any issues? No, so do we all agree that it's renewed on the existing terms and conditions?
Yeah, I agree, Chair. This has been there for, I don't know, maybe nearly 30 years, is it, on this site?
At least that, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I can't see how we can not refuse that licence today as a committee.
No, I agree there. It's been there a long time. I'm not, I've never heard of any problems up that part of Aberkenfig, so I'm happy with it renewing it.
Thank you. So everyone in agreement with that we grant the licence. We're into urgent items. There are no urgent items. So with that, I close the meeting.